3 mindset hacks that will help you make $10,000 a month fast. Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. My name is Ivan and we're talking about how easy it is to make $10,000 a month. If you've never made that kind of money before, it might seem like out of reach. It might seem like you're gonna get there, but you don't know how. And I'm gonna prove to you in this one video that making the kind of money that we're talking about here has everything to do with your mindset. So before we look into the 3 mindset hacks, let's look at how one makes money to begin with. First of all, you do not make money, you take money from people for providing value. And believe it or not, a lot of people that have never made $10,000 in a single month tend to believe that money is supposedly, miraculously going to somehow manifest into your life. And honestly, that couldn't be further from the truth. In this day and age, the money that you get is in direct proportion with the value that you provide people. And the more people you help and the bigger problems you solve, the more money you're gonna make, right? Back in the day, 2,000 years ago, 5,000 years ago, people were exchanging, sheep and cows and gold and whatever. In this day and age, it's money. Who knows what we're going to be exchanging in 1,000 years from now, 2,000 years from now, 5,000 years from now. And having said that, let's look at the 3 mindset hacks that you could start deploying into your life right now to get to $10,000 a month. The first thing being is you have to focus on something. It doesn't matter what it is. You have to decide. You have to pick an object. You have to pick a niche. You have to pick a business model, if you will, and you just have to focus and basically do whatever it takes to make that kind of money within that business model. It doesn't matter what it is, because what happens is we're constantly being bombarded by new things, and I like to call that the shiny object syndrome. And you just have to learn to start saying no to things like that. When you've already decided, okay, that's what I'm gonna do, and this is it, I'll stick it out, and when I get to my goal of, let's say, $10,000 a month, I'll figure out if I like to continue doing that or if I want to switch it to something else. But I want to consciously make the decision to make the switch if I want to. The second thing is low confidence and self-esteem. And you don't believe that you're worth making $10,000 in a month. And that's why you're not making $10,000 a month. It is as simple as that. If you strip any millionaire from their ability to make money in the same industry they made their millions in, you just leave them with the belief that it's possible and they can make that kind of money, I can guarantee you that that person can turn around and go into any field or industry and make 10 grand that quick. Now, how does one actually build confidence and self-esteem? Because I can't just mention it and not tell you how to actually go out there and build it. The easiest path to building your confidence and self-esteem, your self-image, the way you see yourself, is you have to keep the promises that you make to yourself. For example, if you tell yourself that you're gonna wake up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym for 5 days in a week, and you do it, you're gonna slowly start to build confidence that you can do anything you put your mind to. I gave you an example with the gym, but that could be anything. It could be physical, it could be mental, it could be a book that you're reading. For example, 20 pages, you tell yourself that you gotta read, 10 pages or 20 pages of a book, or, or make that many sales calls, or send that many DMs, or meet with that many people. Could be making content, could be anything. And that will dramatically impact your ability to actually get to making $10,000 in a month. And number 3, you got to be in the mindset of investing in yourself, in your skill set. The best way to possibly ensure that you get to not only $10,000 a month, but any amount of money that you want to get to as your goal, is you have to constantly sharpen that axe. You have to constantly improve your skill set, because what gets you to $10,000 a month, it's not going to get you to $100,000 a month. It has to be a different set of skills. And what I see a lot of people doing is they watch free content on the internet, and what happens is, because you didn't exchange anything of your own to receive that piece of information, to watch that content, to consume that content, you don't value that content. What happens is you don't take action. You can literally become a garbage bag for information, but then you don't go out there and execute. That information is as good as dead. So you have to learn to get into the habit of investing in yourself. And the amount of money that you invest in your education and improving your skill set has to make you feel uncomfortable. And that's the punchline. Because if it doesn't make you feel uncomfortable, again, you're not going to feel compelled to go out there and actually take action, which is what gets you the results at the end. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to make more videos like this, or you have topics you want me to cover, put them down in the comments below. Love you all, and I'll see you again in the next video.